like to introduce Mr. Mufti Islam that's going to talk about UK immigration student visa.
So for the student visa, first of all, you need to think which course do you want to study, which university you want to study in the UK, and whether you have funds or enough money to come and live in the UK or not. That is very important issue, because you need a preparation, you need a big preparation, because one student, if they want to come in the United Kingdom as an undergraduate course for 3 years, obviously is a lot of money, and the accommodation and the cost, other expenses is a big amount. So you need to think before you come to the UK. Now, second concern is that which university you want to come. There are many universities, many colleges, public colleges in the UK where you can apply, varying from ranking to one ranking to another ranking, or vary from university to college or university to university. The fees are different. Subject-wise, the fees are different. So yes, you can apply, but you need to think about your funds first before you apply. Now, course fee. Obviously, the course fee, university fee, you need to pay. And then, first of all, what you have to do is start from the very beginning. You need to request to the university which subject you want to study, and then you have to provide your all documents to the university or college or your institute, wherever you want to apply, wherever you want to study. And then, if they find out yes, everything is all right, they will issue a CAS. It's called Confirmation of Acceptance for Studies. Generally in the UK, the academic year is up to 9 months. All right. So you have to pay fees, course fees, before you come in, or you can pay the part fee depending on the negotiation with your university or institute. Now, if I come to the financial requirement, because this is a very important issue, actually, financial requirement for the student visa. You will need either £1,334 per month for courses in London. If you are doing a course in London, you need that much money for 9 months saving. Or if you are outside of London, you need £1,023 per month. For course, if you're doing like course any course in Wales or any course in Southend or South Shield, you need 9 months financial surviving cost, £1,023 per month, calculate to 9 months, and that the total amount you need in your account. And this money you need in your account for 28 days. Now, again, the same concern, the bank. Not all bank, UK doesn't accept all banks of all over the world, right? So every country wise, there's a list of the bank they rely on it, or they want it. So you have to put the money on that account, and you have to keep this money for 28 days. All right, and you have to provide the bank statement when you apply. So first thing, you have to apply. Second thing, you have to receive a course. And the third thing, your bank statement. These are the financial requirements you need to comply. Now, English language certificate. It depends on the university, what level they want. Like, depends on the course. Undergraduate level, sometimes they're happy. Most of the time, they're happy to take B2 level course, which is quite similar to English IELTS 5.5 or 6, something like that. But the standard is B2 level, CEFL level B2. This is what you need for English language requirement. You must need it. But nowadays, the new rule is that it depends on the institute. If the institute said no, after taking your interview, they are happy that you don't need English language certificate, we're happy to take you. You're very competent by taking your interview. Institute is very happy. Then they can take you without English language certificate. But if it is a below degree level, like sometimes there in the UK, there are some sandwich courses. When I say sandwich courses, like pre-graduation course, all right? So they make you like language skill, or give you more skill to get into the graduate degree, graduation route. So those type of things, those type of course, you need B1 level course, B1 level English language certificate. Now, documents required, again, I'm telling you, you need a CAS from the university, which is confirmation of acceptance. And most important thing that if you comply with everything, it's very easy to get a visa. It is very easy to get a student visa if you follow the rule. If you receive a CAS, because the university is the sponsor here, or your institute, I'm talking again and again, university, actually your institute, it can be university, it can be college, it can be public government institute, anything. But anyway, your education institute, if they issue a CAS, you almost got a visa. Because before they issue a CAS, they assess everything. They want to make sure that, yes, you get a visa. So that's why they want to make sure that they have complied with all due diligence and you have provided all the documents and you are competent enough to come to the UK and study, right? So CAS is very important. If you get a CAS, you get almost a visa. And then obviously you need your passport. You need a proof of enough money. Support yourself, which is, I've said you, for London one amount, and for outside of London different amount, and you have to keep this money 28 days for 28 days in your account, and it has to be listed bank. Now sometimes we see that obviously the students are like generally, I'm saying generally like 20 years old, 23 years old, 24 years old, so they don't have money obviously. So what they do, they take money from the sponsor. Sponsor can be anyone. A sponsor can be your parents, your uncles, your relatives, or anyone. But few important things. This is the part where they do refuse a visa. Because say, for example, I am from Bangladesh. So I want to come to the UK. I have complied with everything, but I need a sponsor who will bear my expenses while I'm in the UK. Now the question, sometimes they refuse the visa just because telling why this person, someone is a sponsor, like say, for example, he's not my first uncle. He's my uncle, like my dad's friend or family friend. He wants to sponsor me. Now the question arises, why that gentleman? What connectivity do you have with him where he is happy to spend like 20,000 or 30,000 pounds to you? And they think that genuineness. The Home Office or UKVI think the genuineness. They might think, oh, it doesn't seem like it's a genuine, so they might refuse it. So that's why what you need a consent from a sponsor. What the sponsor will say, their financial stability, if he has a business account, if he has a business, he will provide the business account. If his accounts audited, give the audit report, and these all things where he can prove that, yes, I have sufficient money where I can sponsor to this man, my nephew or niece, who can come to the UK and study. That is very important part. So you have to make sure that you have that sponsorship letter. Now, application cost for the student visa, £345 for a student visa who is from outside the UK. And if you want to extend, it's £475. Health surcharge per year is £470. So now, skilled worker visa, I told you health surcharge is different than here. So skilled worker visa, national health surcharge is higher than student visa. All right. So every application you do to apply for the United Kingdom, you need to pay health surcharge. Almost every application, like apart from visitor visa, you don't need to pay health surcharge. All right. So health surcharge every year you have to pay £470. So now, say for example, you apply for 3 years degree, so you have to pay 3 years fees altogether in one go. So 470 times 3. Now, like I told you, the application fee is £348, and all of a sudden, unfortunately, if your application is refused, what will happen? Where your money will go? Obviously, the university will pay you money back, but the application fee, the Home Office fee, they will not refund it. All right, but health surcharge, they will refund to you. If you refused, if your visa application refused, you will the money will be refunded. And then no appeal right. If your visa application, student visa application refused, there is no right of appeal. But there's the option, administrative review. Through the administrative review, you can write, you can see the refusal letter, and if you find out any error of law or any justification they have made a mistake, you can write it down, and they will try to give you visa if your justification is right. Now, how long you can stay in the UK? Because why this is important, long time ago, people used to come to the UK as a student and they stayed there for a long time, say for example, 10 years, and they got the indefinite leave to remain. Now the government has made a cap. As a student, you can't live here more than 5 years. So if you come to the UK as a student and you want to study as a graduate, you want to do graduation, you can stay in the UK up to 5 years. If it is below degree level, you can usually stay in the UK for up to 2 years. So there is a cap. So after 5 years, you need to go back to your country, or you need to go back to your country and apply for another visa. Okay, this is very important issue. So if someone is thinking of, all right, I will go to this as a student visa and stay here for a longer time, and then I will get to indefinite leave to remain, or I will get indefinite leave to remain in the UK, which is called permanent residence permit, and then I will get the British passport, that is a wrong idea. Now, switching visa. Many people think about it, switching visa. So someone came in the UK as a student visa and now they want to switch. There's a government guideline where you can switch, where you can't switch. You cannot switch this visa if you have one of the following. So if you come to the UK, like say, for example, many people come in many different type of visa. And then they came, once they came in the UK, they think, okay, I have decided to study. I want to apply for student visa when they're inside the UK. Okay, there's a two type of application. One is inside the UK and outside the UK. Sometimes vary. Inside the UK is a different rule, and outside when you apply from outside the UK is a different rule, but depends on the application. So that is very complicated. Which is not possible in one go to discuss everything, right? So if you're a student visa, you cannot switch to visitor. You cannot switch to this visa if you have one of the following visa. So you came in the UK as a student visa and you decided, sorry, you came in the UK as a visitor visa and you decided now, okay, I want to switch to student visa. No, you can't do it. The visitor visa, that is one important thing I just want to tell you. Because many people are interested on the visitor visa. They come in the UK and they always think, okay, I will go to the UK visitor visa. People think like that because from my previous experience from the practice, we see this type of thinking that people are thinking, where they're thinking, I have a plan. I came to the UK as a visitor visa, but now I want to switch. I want to get married, and I want to get married. I fall in love with someone. Now, if someone has a visitor visa, they have to go back to country, and then they have to apply for a spouse visa. Then they can. So from the visitor visa, you can't switch to any visa. Simple. You can't switch to any visa. If through the visitor visa, if you apply any visa, straight away you have wasted your money. Your application will be refused. Simple as it is. Right now. Second topic, short-term student visa. So if someone came in the UK as a short-term student visa, they cannot switch to student visa. Parent or child student visa, no. Seasonal worker visa, you can't switch to the student visa. A domestic worker and private household visa, no. Leave outside the immigration rule, no. So if this type of category I have given in the slides, if you have this type of category visa, you cannot switch to Tier 4 visa. Your partner and child. Obviously, some students are thinking, okay, I'm a student, but I'm married. I have children. So whether I am eligible to go to the UK, there's one restriction, sir. If you are undergraduate, if you're doing like law degree or maths or science, any subject in science or engineering, you're in second year, you want to apply for second year, or you're starting in second year, you cannot bring your partner or children. You cannot. This is the rule. Only you can do it if you're doing the postgraduate level, ALQF level 7. When I say postgraduate level, so you finish the graduation and then you are doing the second degree, which is master's or postgraduate degree. If that is the course, like say, for example, I'm an international student, I came in the UK, I have completed my graduation, now I'm doing master's or postgraduate degree, and now I decided I can bring my family. But if I'm an undergrad and I'm an international student, I cannot bring my partner. That's another important issue, is proof of relationship. This is all about the genuineness. Because if, say, for example, I'm in postgraduate degree, it's fine, I can bring, but the problem is that I need to prove the relationship. When I say relationship, I need to prove that, yes, that's the person I'm bringing in, that's my wife, the child I'm bringing in is my child. You can provide your marriage certificate. You can provide your children or child birth certificate. This is what people do. But what I do for my clients, I always advise people to provide the DNA test. Nowadays, life world is very easy. There are many companies, accredited company from the home office. If you go to the Google, you can search, you can instruct them, you will go to them and they will test you. And also they have an office or lab in the other countries, like many countries in the world. So you can go to their lab from where you are applying and you can attend for the test. You can attend in the lab and you can provide the test. And this is how the UK recognized company will prove the relationship. So no issue, because sometimes, like say for example, I've seen many ways like proof of relationship in this area in different type of visa application get refused, like a spouse visa, student visa, skilled worker visa. Like they have accepted you applicant, but they don't want to accept as a as your they don't want to give a visa to your partners. The reason behind this, they sometimes think that okay, this is not a genuine relationship. So to cover it up, we need to think about like if you're married, so you need to provide some photos, like where a lot of people are gathering, not like one or two, like a lot of people are there. So it seems like yes, it is a genuine. So make them understand that yes, it is a genuine relationship. All right. If the couple went to holidays, give some evidences, holiday pictures, some proof, some evidence. You bought tickets, plane tickets, train tickets in your name, your wife's name. Provide these all documents, because this is the place, proof of relationship, even if it's a point-based system, but this is the test, this is the place, is a subjective. All right. And this is the place, if they want, they can make excuses, or if they think that it's not a genuine relationship, they can refuse the visa. Now, another very good thing. Actually, today is very lucky day because I'm talking all the good things. The immigration rule of the UK is now a little bit flexible. So yes, there are many branches. So you can come to the UK and start, you can leave. So now, whoever come in the UK as a student visa and they graduate from now on, so I mean from January 2020, I mean from next year, from January 21, if someone graduate from the UK, they will get post-study work visa. So this PSW, we used to have this type of things before, but after the point-based system, they stopped, the UK government stopped the post-study work visa, but now they started it again. So good thing, you came in the UK, you graduated, and then the government is giving you straight away 2 years visa where no restrictions. So you can work as much as you can. And you can make money, you can save money, because you have invested a lot of money in the UK for your education. The government is giving you opportunity to give a career. So in these 2 years, you can do a lot of things. No restrictions, straight away the work permit visa. Now, from this stage, if you can find out any sponsor, when you're in post-study work, if you find out any sponsor, you can apply for a sponsorship, I mean a skilled worker visa. And then again, you got 3 years. So you started like 3 years in the UK. Now you got 2 years post-study work visa, which is no limit, no restrictions for work, but obviously you can't access to public benefit. So I mean, work-wise, no restriction. You can work as much as you can. And if in the meantime, if you can show to your sponsor or any company, yes, you are very competent. You are competent for the job vacancy where they have a tier 2 license. I mean, a sponsorship license. So if the sponsor is happy, they can give you sponsorship visa, skilled worker visa. So this is the leeway the government has made it up for the students. That is another good thing. So now what are the benefits? So if you come to the UK, you will get if you're a graduate, you will get a post-study work visa, and it's a 2 years visa. That is also another good thing. And remember, I told you in the skilled worker visa about the student. If someone is graduating in the UK, they are called new entrant. So you can go straight away to that point, or after doing your qualification, your degree, you can work as a if you like, say for example, let me make it simple. Okay, someone like I will complete my graduation in January 21, or say for example, end of January 21 or January 22. Now my visa will expire in 22 January. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do, how I can stay in the UK, or I need experience, or I want to build up my career. 2 options you have. One, either straight away you can go to post-study work, Or if you have a sponsor, right, under the new entrant, you can be a skilled worker. So two options. First is easy, straightforward. Post-study work is very straightforward. You are qualified, you automatically entitled for the post-study work visa. So you just apply, you get a post-study work visa. And you have a 2 years time now. You can apply if you find a sponsor within 2 years, or within that 2 years, you can apply for a skilled worker visa. Get it, and dependent also can get this right to work. So if you are a student, you have done postgraduate course, and so you can bring your spouse. So both of you and spouse in the UK, and you have finished your postgraduate degree, then straight away you can get 2 years visa. And if you are PhD qualified, then you can get a 3 years post-study visa, which is really very good. So a student who completed their degree, they can stay in the UK for 2 years to build up their career. And they have an opportunity to go, if they want to live in the UK, they can, and they find out a sponsor, they can stay for a longer time. Now, let's come back to, let's go to another topic, which is short-term study visa. Many people I have seen, mainly from the Middle East, like they come to the UK as a short-term study visa, and then they have an understanding or thinking, sometimes in Africa as well. So they have a thinking, once they will come to the UK, that's it, right? They can stay in the UK as long as they want. But this is a wrong concept. If someone in the UK comes as a short-term study visa, they are only allowed to stay in the UK for the time given, the period visa. And generally this visa is 6 to 9 months, 6 to 11 months. All right. So once the visa is finished, you can't switch to any other visa. When I say any other visa, you can't go, you can't, from inside the UK, you can't apply for a student visa. You can't apply for the student visa. So you need to go back to your country and apply for a student visa, and then you come back in the UK as a student. Now, the short-term study visa application fees is not very much. It's £186, and it usually the health surcharge is £470. So you need to pay these things, and then from the accredited institute, you need to apply to the UK accredited institute for permission offer. So once you got this offer, you can apply to the Home Office, and then you can do your course. Okay, now when you are in the student, or when you are as a short-term study student visa, you cannot switch your course to another subject. You cannot have a state-funded school. So people who live in the UK, they understand that bit more. So when state-funded, like if you want to study in the UK for the local student, when I say local student, I mean citizen who are citizen in the UK. This is what I meant. So they can get a fund. They can apply to loan, they can get a fund, and they can study. But when you are in the short-term study visa, you cannot have this one. You cannot work when you are in the short-term student visa, and you can't extend the visa, and you can't bring your family members or dependents when you are a short-term student visa. So these are the restrictions of short-term student visa. Now, one thing that I want to tell is, when some people has a thinking that they just want to get in the UK, and they think that once I get in the UK, everything is sorted. Because basically in their mind, they think that I can leave as long as I want. But the reality is not that. The reason behind this, there are many countries in the world, if you enter in the country, right, there are a lot of facilities there. But in the UK, such a different type of system in the place in the UK, where if someone become overstay or illegal, there are many obstructions. The government has made a hostile environment in the UK. So if someone is an overstay, right, they cannot live in the UK. When I say live, they can't get accommodation because the government has imposed a restriction to the landlord. They can't work. So the environment is very hostile, and the Home Office officer, if they find it out, they will remove.
Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you in the next session. Don't hesitate to follow us on our social media platforms as seen on this screen. For more updates and information on the Egyptians Together Union, please visit our official website on www.egyptianstogether.com. Also, for any questions or queries, please contact us via email on egyptianstogetheruk@gmail.com. Also, for more videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel called Egyptians Together. Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you in the next session.